everybody, welcome back to 715 Outdoors. My name is Len and behind the camera is my son Evan. What we want to talk about today is our boat. What we have here is a 14-foot Alumacraft 1442 NCS, which means no center seat. I got this boat in 2008, brand new, but it is a 2004, so I got really excellent pricing on this thing. But I've made some modifications. I want to talk a little bit about the modifications that I've made to it. So let's make our way up to the front of the boat and we'll start up there. All right, so what we have right up here on the front for our locator, our electronics, we have a really simple electronics package. This is a Helix 5 unit with down imaging, side imaging, and chirp. So it's kind of the higher end of the Helix 5 as far as the features and things like that are concerned. Mapping on it in central Wisconsin, I don't have a map chip, but the mapping on it I do find to be quite accurate. Now, if we move over here to the right, this is, honestly, this might be my favorite part of this boat is this old Minn Kota 565. This Minn Kota 565 is from the late 90s or early 2000s, but I got this thing brand new last year. I got it last year from a marina that had dead stock in their warehouse that they were getting rid of, and I just happened to know a guy there and he asked me if I needed it. I said, yeah, I got this thing for $200. Now, one of my next favorite parts of this boat, and I think it's one of the most important parts, are the seats here that Bucko is sitting at. Evan, turn around and face the other way for me. That seat is out of an old Crestliner. I got that used from a marina that had a trade-in with extra seats on it. And my thing is, guys, I have kind of a bad back and I like to be comfortable all day long. So sometimes we go fishing for 5, 6, 7 hours. We sit a long time. So we have the swivel ease set up with these. And I actually have this set up so we can have up to 4 people in this boat at any given time. So that seems like a lot, and it is. It gets really crowded with 4 people in the boat, right, Bucko? It does work for short trips where we're just going out fishing for bluegill or something like that. Last year we added these boxes. I just got really tired of tripping over tackle boxes. And so I wanted to have everything where I could stow it out of the way, and that's what these were. Now, you can see what we've done is we've just put brass eyelets in, and in our hasps here, we just put little bungee cords to strap down our rods, and this fits 7 rods. We have 3 bait casters and 4 spin casters on here, and we typically take all 7 of these whenever we go out fishing, whether it's just me and Bucko or we have a third like we did yesterday with Daryl. Stay organized enough that we can still maneuver around within our boat and give ourselves plenty of room. And these 3 guys here really help with that. This little rod storage thing, when we have rods that are not in use, they can stand up in here when it's just the 2 of us, and it makes it easy to switch gears. So let me take the rods off of here and I'll show you inside. The one that is closest to the driver is tackle storage. And tackle storage is super critical. And when we're storing like this, we want to be organized so we don't have, again, we don't want these boxes all over. So what we see here, we have our deep diving crankbaits. Here we have jigs and sticks, and we have a lot of crawdads and stuff like that in here. More soft plastics. We have ribbon worms and creature baits. And here we have our lipless crankbaits, really critical for this time of year for fall bass fishing, smallmouth or largemouth. Here we have our topwater box, and if you're like us, you love topwater, and so this is our fullest box by a long shot. And here we have our Texas rig and wacky worm setup. A lot of different colored worms, 4-inch and 5-inch. And we have weights, EWG hooks, drop shot hooks. We can also do Carolina rigs and things like that from here. And then we have a couple of little miscellaneous boxes in here. This one. And then we have our medium crankbaits and square bills right here. See, this is why we organize so stuff doesn't fall. So let's put these back. Oh, I almost forgot. Here we have our jerk bait set up. We have the Shad Raps. Now, all of this fits nicely. We can put this down, and if we wanted to lock, we could lock our boxes and secure everything. And we put these nice piano hinges on the top so that you can safely stand on these and not have to worry about the lid caving in. These are built with 2x2 construction here with, I believe we used a 5/8 inch plywood on here. Now some might say, why isn't this green treated? It's not green treated because this boat's never outside. It's always in my garage. Underneath the lid of the front box here, if you'll pan up, you will see we have our spinner baits. And so then you can see also inside this locker, we have our anchors. We have 2 anchors with 50 feet of rope. And then we have our personal flotation device in here, which usually will also serve as a cushion for me to sit on when I'm running the motor, which we will transition to next. In the back, we've got a Fleet Farm battery, nothing special here, 12-volt system. And that helps to power up our front trolling motor, the locator, and the starter on the outboard. This is a 1978 25 horse Evinrude short shaft. I really like this setup with me and Evan in here, the two of us with all of our gear fully loaded, pushes our boat 28 miles an hour. And with the electric start, that means no more wearing out my shoulder trying to get this thing started. All right, guys, that does it for this video. Sorry, these are transitions lenses, so I'm not wearing sunglasses to be cool. It just happens to be a little bit sunny out. So thanks for watching our video. Please like and subscribe. If you're digging our content, if you enjoy what we're putting out there, subscribe and leave comments below. We would love to hear what you think of our content. We want your opinions, and we would love your recommendations on anything that we're talking about. We, like many people, have a lot to learn, and we would love for you to teach us. So thanks again for watching. Anything to say, Evan?
No.
All right. See ya.